Once, in a quiet village at the edge of a forest, lived a curious girl named Rosa. Rosa had the biggest collection of clocks you could imagine. She had tall grandfather clocks that chimed like little old men clearing their throats, tiny pocket watches that ticked softly in her palm, and even a big clock shaped like a bluebird that sang every hour. Rosa loved her clocks because she loved knowing what time it was. Each morning she'd watch the hands go around and think, now I know exactly when breakfast is, when lunch is, when reading time is. She thought that by following the minutes and hours, she would understand everything that happened around her. But one afternoon, as Rosa sat beneath a willow tree, polishing her favorite silver watch, something strange happened. The watch's glass cracked. Inside, the little second hand slowed, then stopped altogether. Rosa tapped it, shook it, even whispered to it, but nothing worked. Suddenly, a soft, warm voice drifted down from the willow's branches. "Why are you so worried about that broken watch?" it asked. Rosa looked up to see a small owl with wide, kind eyes looking back at her. "I need my watch," said Rosa. "It helps me understand when things happen. Without it, I won't know what's next." The owl tilted its head. "Ah," it said, "you think the world moves in a straight line like the hands of your clocks, but what if time isn't a line at all? What if every moment is its own little world, complete by itself?" Rosa frowned. She didn't understand. "But I need the moments to go in order," she insisted. "Breakfast before lunch, day before night, story before sleep." "Consider this," said the owl. "Right now, you're sitting beneath the willow. The breeze is soft, and you're breathing gently. This moment doesn't need the past or the future to be real. It's perfect just as it is." Rosa blinked. She tried to picture the moment as a bubble. Inside it, there was the feel of the grass under her feet, the sleepy hum of bees, and the owl's gentle voice. The bubble was full, no empty spots that needed filling from before or after. It was a whole world, right now. "But what about my past birthdays?" asked Rosa. "And what about my next birthday?" The owl smiled. "They were real, and they might come again, but each birthday is its own little world of laughter, cake, and candles. You don't need to stack one on top of another. Each stands on its own. Once you see that, time as you think of it becomes less important." Rosa pressed her hand to her heart. She realized that remembering her past birthdays, or hoping for her next one, didn't change the sweetness of the present moment. Suddenly, all the ticking and talking that once felt so important seemed quieter. The world didn't crumble when her watch broke. It stayed whole and bright. Just then, Rosa noticed a fuzzy dandelion near her foot. A moment ago, she hadn't seen it at all. She leaned down and gently blew its seeds into the air. The seeds drifted, each a new world, floating in the sunshine. Rosa stood up, feeling lighter. She didn't know what time it was according to her clocks at home, but she knew what kind of moment it was. A good, happy one, complete and shining. "Will I ever need clocks again?" she asked. The owl's eyes twinkled. "Clocks can be useful to meet friends at the right hour, or to bake a cake so it doesn't burn, but they are only tools. They don't rule over your moments. Remember, each moment you live is whole and wonderful on its own." Rosa thanked the owl and walked back through the village. She found that she no longer counted each step according to seconds. Instead, she noticed the warmth of the cobblestones, the smell of fresh bread from the bakery, and the laughter of children playing tag. Each of these was its own tiny universe, no clock required. She carefully placed her broken watch in a drawer. She wouldn't fix it right away. Instead, she would watch a sunset without trying to measure it, sing a song without worrying when it would end, and laugh with friends without counting the minutes. In the days that followed, Rosa found she was happier. She still used her clocks when she needed to, but she no longer felt trapped by them. She realized that she, like everyone else, lived in a series of bright, complete moments. No chain of time holding them together, just the joy of each breath, each heartbeat, each smile. And so, without trying too hard, Rosa discovered a secret. Each moment is its own little treasure. Once you understand that, you never run out of time. You simply step from one shining moment into another.